Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? Today we are premiering with our very first review of a game that we've played here on the channel, and one that we've 100%ed here on the channel. And the cat really wants to join in on the review as she tries to crawl on my desk and knock over things. So, first off, we have me over here in the corner. I put the text here, and then I used my typical blank grass background way back from my debut. Also, we have going on just for viewing and for some slight tiny background sound. I don't know how you can hear it or if you like it or not, but we have one of my Kill a Fire achievement runs running on the background just so you have something to look at. I was gonna chop up some stuff, but I was kind of playing around and I want to see how this works out. So here we go. Look, there's me talking in the corner as I talk in the corner. Okay. So I really want to do some game reviews. We're going to start off with Kill a Fire. I believe that was the first game we ever 100%ed here on the channel. And I've done a lot of content with it, so it seems to be my most popular thing. I'm not saying I'm done with it. I thought about making guides for all the other levels because as annoying they are to make and as taxing as it can be to kind of get everything set up, they were also really fun, and they were some of my most popular content, so I guess they were helping someone out, right? So here's my review on Kill a Fire, and we're gonna start with the question, should you buy Kill a Fire? This is a really shitty question to start with, because I don't know, but maybe by the end of this, you'll have the answer to that question yourself. So, as a disclaimer, I have not been paid by anyone, I did not receive it for free, and no one is making me review this. Oh goodness, there's a cat. This review is going great. I just thought that this would be fun, and maybe someone will see this and either check it out, or it'll help them if they're on the fence about buying it or not. So, for some background, Kill It With Fire is a game developed by Casey Donnellan Games, published by Tiny Build, who published some other popular games like Hello Neighbor, and a personal favorite of mine that I would love to bring to the channel, Graveyard Keeper. And then also first off, Kill a Fire has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam as of the time of this recording. Clocking it in at a bit over 1,400 reviews, this still has some really good stats. Its top 4 popular user tags are action, simulation, comedy, and family friendly, and currently it is priced at $14.99 in US dollars, which, in my opinion, is kind of a steal for the amazing experience that you'll get out of it. It is also, at the time of this recording, on the Xbox Game Pass, which comes with a free trial if you're on the fence about it. I knew nothing about Kill It With Fire prior to it showing up on my Humble Bundle monthly thing, but after a few moments of scrolling through screenshots, I kind of knew I had to check it out. It just looked really cool. You start off in a house, you open a drawer, and an oversized spider crawls out and runs out of the entryway. And so, your hunt begins. In this little living room that you'll kind of see me in here, actually this is pretty good timing, you hunt down spiders that are hiding all over the place, and it's honestly any arachnophobe's worst nightmare, and there's a little fun touch on that later too I want to bring up. So as you kill more spiders, some rooms, drawers, cabinets will become accessible to you, like some of them are locked, which will provide you with new equipment, upgrades, challenges, and of course, spiders. This is how each of the levels plays out. You enter the level, you kill spiders, unlock new areas and things, complete some level-related challenges, and move on to the next area. There are tons of different upgrades. Some are useful, such as protein shakes to throw things further, or a giant magnet to pull shurikens back to you. Super useful, by the way. Others are a lot more silly and just for fun, such as, like, tiny mode, which makes you tiny. I believe what I had on in this video that's playing in the background was, I'm gonna say this wrong, noir mode. And it makes everything black and gray, and it's just, like, fun. There's also Gene Splicer, which also kind of just for fun, it'll randomize the types of spiders you encounter, which will keep the replay value high, and I'll touch on that later too as well. So, and also as you can see from this, there are a variety of tools at your disposal. Each one is pretty unique in its uses. They usually have like a type like fire or gun, but they're still going to vary from kind to kind. There are even, like, cheese puffs that will change spiders into other types of spiders, which will be very useful for some of the challenges. Energy drinks will slow down time, a silenced pistol won't spook nearby spiders when you fire, and, oh, fire. There's tons of fire. Tons! And there's also a shoe. The shoe is really a special treat, so I will not spoil this one for you. But if you want to see it in action, check out my gameplay video titled The Almighty Shoe. Kill It with Fire comes with a lot of different levels, all with unique challenges and scenery. You'll have like your typical house like this one, but there's also a convenience store, a zen garden, office, even like a farmer's market barn scene to wreak havoc on. It's really fun. I liked that one a lot. As for the spiders, a new type is introduced pretty much every level. This will range from your basic black spider that you're seeing me kill in this video, which, I mean, everything's black and gray and white in this one, but hey. It'll range from that to web slingers, jumping spiders, and my, like, favorite spider type is probably the spider bros. And I don't really want to spoil too much on them, but you can also see them in, I believe, the Almighty Shoe video. They're really, really cool. There are some other variants way cooler than the ones I listed, but I'm trying to not spoil too much for you. As for replayability, I could probably see myself playing this through a few times. I mean, I finished it in, I think, August, and I still just keep coming back to it. There's been some updates, there's been a new level came out, like, I keep going back to it to, I don't know, do this, like, reviews. So, with things like all the different modes and also the gene slicer, your experience from level to level can change drastically. I finished the game, got all the achievements, everything, but I still haven't uninstalled it yet because it's just fun. So going back to how I mentioned that this is like an arachnophobe's worst nightmare, something actually kind of cool. Despite this game's primary focus being spiders, it has an arachnophobia setting, so it'll make the spiders like a little bit less scary, and I think it changes up the audio and stuff. I never used it, but it does things like that to help you out if you're like really scared of the spiders. So obviously this is all about spiders, but something that keeps me in mind is like if a little kid wants to play and they're really freaked out, maybe turning those on would help. Things like that. Some moments are really, really tense with the music. They know how to amp it up just at all the right moments. And I think that it will alter some of like the harsher music, like the dun dun, you know, I don't know. I'm bad at describing things. So, I guess in any review, I have to talk about the negatives, right? Well, if you're one of those people who don't agree with killing spiders, this obviously is not for you because you're not going to pass the level without killing spiders. Until you get a certain type that can do it for you, but I mean, you still have to kind of do stuff yourself. I mean, it's just not really going to work out. So, aside from that, I would say that the game can be a bit buggy. Okay, all jokes aside, the game is a little buggy. I experienced crashes that deleted whole save files on multiple occasions, and I was not alone at the time. There are some other bugs, but really that one takes the cake. However, Casey, the developer, is really responsive in his Discord server. He's provided people with ways to back up their saves, as well as, I believe, a complete save for people who have beat the game and then lost it. I made a video on how to do this. I don't know if I still have it up or not, because I think he kind of fixed that. But, he also wants you to put your crash logs in the server. Or at least did. I don't know if he still does. This was a while ago when I first wrote this review. So, as far as I understand, he's just one dude who made a really awesome game, and he's still providing a lot of support for it, and that's really great. The only crash that was game ending was me losing my save files, but there are some easy workarounds for that. Once you figure them out, they're good, and like I said, I've experienced crashes, but I haven't experienced losing my files yet, since playing when I went through and did the Halloween updates. I did not experience losing my file, which was great. So, even though I didn't encounter a lot of that, that seemed to be kind of fixed, and any other bug I experienced was pretty minor, and usually like a level reset would fix it, or Casey would be on the bug fixing really, really fast, or he would figure out the problem. Sometimes some of the bugs came from like someone would be like, hey, I'm having this bug, and he's like, hey, what's up? Well, I spawned like 500 spiders. There you go! Aside from that, I was surprised at how badly my computer reacted to Kill It with Fire. So if you watch my videos, you'll notice a lot of lag in the earlier ones, and a certain part of the main menu music would get really freaky, even when not recording, not using face rig, which I thought was the culprit. Things got better as time went on, but ooh, like I think right here, is it gonna do it here? Because I know also this audio with the electricity stuff was freaking out for me as well. Maybe this is me crashing right now. Oh yeah, there we go. Right here in this video. That's some good timing. That like electric sound would make me crash. If too much is going on at once, crash. Just not really having a good time. Now I experience more like the whole game shutting down rather than, I believe back when this was recorded, it was more like the game slowing down and probably just freaking out on my end. But yeah, I just found it very surprising that my computer struggled with Kill It With Fire, which, you know, small, indie, that kind of deal. But it doesn't really have problems, or will just have small problems with bigger games like Red Dead Redemption 2, Resident Evil, Mass Effect. Sometimes these things, you just have to know they just happen, and they shouldn't deter you from a great game. And maybe you'll have more luck than I will. Maybe I have some kind of weird thing with my computer that just does not like Kill It With Fire. My computer is also old. I am very curious about that thing there. Like, I do experience a little bit of trouble, like, when I was running Red Dead, but I don't think I even adjusted the settings for it, and it ran beautifully and fine with a few minor hiccups here and there. I mean, less hiccups than if I played it on, like, my console. So, I'm just very curious about that more than anything. I'd be curious to know if other people also experience that, or if that's just a me thing. It could just be my computer, something is shutting down. So, overall, Kill a Fire is really, really good in my opinion. I had tons of fun playing it, and the community is where I got most of my views and subs here. I had an absolute blast, and with the end very strongly hinting at another installment, I am excited to be playing that when it comes out as well. Something that I mentioned throughout this review that solidified my feelings and love for Kill It Fire was seeing how much dedication that Casey, the dev, was putting into it. He's really active on the server, helping people out, chatting, and just being really cool. In addition, he's just released great updates. The anniversary update, which came with new upgrades, equipment, a new spider type, a whole new level with just this giant puzzle. It was a community puzzle for a while, now it's individual, and that puzzle will span through all the levels. Then after that, the Halloween update added a new variant of 3 of the levels, with new objectives, items, a new spider type, so forth. Like, that's just great. Nothing is worse than getting into a new game and then seeing that the devs have ignored it, that they don't care about it anymore. So seeing the love that Casey puts into it gives me confidence in owning the game and buying any future installments. Casey is a dev that I have come to trust, so if I see that he's releasing a new game, I'm gonna go play that game. I even played his Rough Night at the Gallery, another really cute one. Maybe I'll do a review on that as well. So, going back to that first question. Should you buy Kill It With Fire? Once again, this question, really hard to answer, because I like it, but I'm biased. I loved it, I recommended it to friends, and I think it's incredible. I feel like almost anyone... Oh, I guess I have a break grade now. Look at that. Oh gosh, where was I going with this? I recommended it to friends, I loved it, I had a good time. I feel like almost anyone could find some enjoyment out of this, and I guess I could see how it might not be everyone's game. I love a lot of different types of games. I've hardly ever found one that I haven't enjoyed, but if you like puzzles, silly humor, hunting down spiders, I think it's definitely for you. You should give it a shot. If you're liking what you're seeing on the screen, the interactability with the levels is insane. It's also just very cute. I love it. And, you know, if you're still not sure, there are 3 demos on Steam at the time that I wrote this review. I haven't checked again. And I haven't personally played them, so I can't tell you what the differences are, or which is best, more close to the gameplay. Last time I checked, there was Heatwave, Ignition, and then a literal just Kill It With Fire demo. there's no harm in downloading one or all three if you're really on the fence to see if the gameplay is something you're interested in. And if you're still sitting on that fence, hurting your butt, I have a lot of Kill with Fire content available on my channel, and I would just maybe, if you don't want a bad impression, I would maybe skip the first two, because that's when the lag is at its strongest. But that was before I turned down a lot of different settings elsewhere, and that first level for some reason just always gets me. I don't know why. The very first level is the hardest for my computer to handle. So anyway, I think anyone who's down for a cute, well-made, and well-supported indie game that is very unique, has a very dedicated dev, I think that they would enjoy Kill with Fire. So yeah, take with that, you know, what you want to take with it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I want to do some more reviews, so let me know if you like this format with this video playing in the background that I've previously done, or do you want a different video playing, like, should I have a more updated thing, or just a compilation of clips? Let me know. I had, like, the sound for the video put on very low, so that way maybe you can still hear a little bit in the background, not just me talking. If you would prefer that, or would you prefer, like, a looping track? I thought about putting a looping track in, like, for my streams, so I was like, ooh, if this gets long, that might get really fucking annoying. So, let me know what you think of this. I'll be doing more reviews soon, hopefully. And, yeah. Anyway, I had a lot of fun with the Kill with Fire community, and I hope that if you go out and snag Kill with Fire, I mean, winter sales are coming up, maybe it'll go on sale, then I hope you have a lot of fun too. And if you need help, I have a few guides out for a few of the levels. So, yeah, with that, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and check me out on Twitch. And I will see you next time. Bye!